the club has done a very distinct project. What's the motivation behind the project, sir?
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself, sir?
I am Rotarian Michael Omeihe, the irresistible president of Rotary Club Isheri North. The idea behind the mural painting at the Isheri Community Garden is for Rotary Club Isheri North to be able to project a lot about Rotary to the community. So if you go through the mural painting, it started with the four-way test and then the 7 areas of Rotary. So it's for the whole community to understand what Rotary is about, to understand the Rotary four-way test, which is the way of life for every Rotarian. And we believe if everyone actually imbibes that way of life of the four-way test, the world can be a better place, the community can be a better place. So we did a mural painting depicting the four-way test and depicting our 7 areas of focus. So it's very well painted, seasoned art at the garden for people to come in there, spend some time, enjoy the aesthetic of the wall, and understand what Rotary is all about. And sincerely, since we did this painting, people have been asking questions about Rotary and wanting to be part of Rotary. So today, District Governor Rotarian Femi Adeneko has commissioned that mural painting, and going forward, people can come in there, relax, and actually get used to painting, get used to what Rotary is about. I'm sure by the time a couple of people come in there a couple of times, they would get to know the four-way test offhand. Because the four-way test is well written, clearly written there, and the 7 areas of focus clearly written there. So that garden is a garden given to us by Isheri Community Estate for us to manage, which we're doing very well. And definitely every year we try and improve on that garden to ensure it's world class and state of the art.
Okay, I was going to ask about the land usage, but apparently you've already, touched on
I
that.
could shed more light on it.
Yes, because I wanted to ask that. Okay, no, because in this current Nigeria where we know that, renting a place or getting a place is quite, is huge, or, you have to pay a whole lot. So what would you say about the land? How did you get the land? Is it free? Is it affordable? Is
So
it?
the Isheri community, we have an Oba in this community, and we have an association, the Isheri Community Estate Association.
Okay.
So we've approached every major stakeholder, and that space was allocated to us to manage, to beautify the community, to ensure the community has somewhere they can call
At
theirs.
no cost.
At no cost, definitely.
Wow.
At no cost.
So would you really want to say thank you to like a specific person?
Definitely. We would like to say big thank you to the Oba of the community, who has been very, very supportive to Rotary Club Isheri North. We also want to say a big thank you to the chairman of ISECOM, Isheri Community Estate, Engineer Benga Oshubu, who has been so magnanimous to support us on our journey. And sincerely, since we've had that garden, we've been doing our best to ensure the garden is well maintained and the garden depicts a good image in the community and depicts a good public image of Rotary in society.
What were the challenges you faced, when you were handling that project? What were the challenges the club faced? Because it couldn't have been easy like that. Were there major challenges?
Yeah, there were a lot of challenges because that space was actually a space where miscreants sit to do terrible things. So it's where miscreants go there to smoke and drink and do a couple of things. So we had to, when we're given that space, we had to come with the task force, the police to evacuate those kind of people because they're not actually depicting a good image in the community. They were actually constitute some nuisance. So we had to help them out and look for opportunities to even try to rehabilitate them if there was need. Although they didn't give us that opportunity, but we helped them out of there to let them understand that you need to stop this and live a better life. So because of what we saw, we actually came up with ideas on mental health projects that we can help people and projects around drug abuse that we can actually help people, sensitize people about this kind of thing. So we took that place. The other challenge we had there was people using the place for illicit use.
Yeah.
That was the first challenge. So we had to work with the security agencies to evacuate them from that place. Our second challenge we crossed, which was funding definitely, to get the right funds to put the place in order was quite expensive. So as Rotary, we're corporate beggars.
Okay.
It's a continuous process. We raised enough funds to be able to condone the place, turn it into a beautiful garden that it is right now. And it's still an ongoing process. I can tell you that we've surmounted those challenges. There's no challenge too big for a Rotarian to surmount.
Okay, so like I said, it's like a distinct project. I don't think So I'll be going with DG for visit. I don't think I've seen any club do something like this. But maybe you can tell me if there is. So how do you feel being like the first, your club being the first to do something different, entirely different? Yes, like a garden. I don't think I've seen any club do
I'm
something
quite
like
surprised that we're the first, but I can tell you, if it's actually true that we are the
okay,
first,
maybe I need to check.
yeah, I would like to give I would like to give
But I think
credit.
it's
I
the
would like to give credit to my chartered president,
okay.
Rotarian Church Ilowagu. Also credit to my past president, Rotarian Benga Babayemi, and my immediate past president, Rotarian Afam Wejike, who's who have lost this vision since the club charter to date. So it's
Okay.
a vision they've all lost and they've passed on to me, and
Okay.
definitely I wouldn't let them down. So
Okay.
it's a vision from them. I'm really excited that this is coming from you. But
Yeah.
however, if we are the first to have something like this,
Well, under
then
this new
it's this
district,
new district, then it's
yes,
great.
district
It's great.
911. All
It's
right.
great.
So who are those that can access the garden? Who are those that can access the garden? Like,
The whole community can access the garden.
okay,
Anybody in the
so
community
there's
has access. No
no
barrier.
age barrier,
No
no
age
barrier
barrier.
at
No
all,
barrier.
no education barrier,
Nothing. Anybody
anybody.
can access
Then
it.
okay, then lastly, how are they going to like review the activities or monitor the activities so that it's not misused? How exactly are they going to see that the garden is being properly used?
Yeah. So we have a
So
service project chair who is in charge of ensuring all our projects are meeting the expectations of the club and the expectations of the district and the expectations of the community. So our service projects once in a while comes around to monitor how things are going there, and we're also working with the community. So the community also and the community security also help us to
okay,
monitor what's going on there. So we get monthly reports on these things, and definitely for now we've not had any case of misuse of the garden, and
okay.
definitely we definitely wouldn't have. And if you look at the garden in front, we hold post no bill. We had some signals to
Mm-hmm.
prevent people from doing what they're not expected to do. So, like I said, it's a continuous exercise. We keep monitoring to ensure the garden is being used for the rights.
Would you like to add any other information on your own? Anything you'd like to say that I probably didn't ask?
Okay, all I'd like to say is Rotary is good. It's good to be a Rotarian. So for anyone out there who's not a Rotarian who's watching this, I want to inspire you to take the courage to join us. Join Rotary and make a big difference in society. Rotarians are men of action. Rotarians are men of goodwill. We go out there and we make a difference in society. So I implore you to have courage today to join us at Rotary to make a difference in society.
All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate. God
Thank
bless.
you.
All
Have
right.
a lovely day.
You too.